Have you ever thought about eating a meal that could, actually be your last? That's not just some crazy hypothetical question when we're talking about fugu. Today, we are diving deep into this legendary dish, a culinary experience that literally balances on a knife's edge between total delight and deadly poison.
Okay, picture this. You're in a super elegant restaurant, the chef brings out a plate, and it's just a work of art. These beautiful, almost see-through slices of fish are arranged perfectly. And then they tell you it's fugu, the famous Japanese pufferfish. And right there, that's the hook, isn't it? It looks so delicate, so harmless. But hidden inside this gorgeous meal is a secret that makes it one of the most dangerous things you could ever choose to put on your plate.
So how in the world does something so beautiful get to be so dangerous? Well, to figure that out, we've got to go straight to the source. Let's meet the star of the show, the pufferfish itself. You know, what's wild is that it's not just one specific fish. Pufferfish is actually a whole family. We're talking over 120 different species all over the world. They live everywhere from tropical reefs to freshwater rivers, and they come in all sizes, from these tiny little guys to some that are over 2 feet long. But what they all have in common is this rough, spiky skin and a seriously strong beak-like mouth for crushing shells. And then, of course, there's its famous party trick. When it gets scared, the pufferfish sucks in a ton of water or air, and just poof, it blows up into the spiky ball, sometimes tripling in size. It's basically nature's way of screaming, "You can't eat me," but honestly, that's nothing compared to its invisible weapon.
Because this is where things get truly serious. Let's talk about the pufferfish's deadly little secret.
This poison has a name, Tetrodotoxin, or TTX for short. It's a neurotoxin, and it's hiding inside the fish's organs, especially the liver and ovaries. And we're not talking about just any poison. This is one of the most powerful natural toxins known to science. Period. And just to give you an idea of how potent this stuff is, a single regular-sized pufferfish has enough tetrodotoxin inside of it to kill 30 adults. 30! That is a staggering amount of lethal power packed into one small animal. And here's the most critical part. The real kicker? If you get poisoned by TTX, there is no antidote. There's no magic shot that can save you. The only thing doctors can do is put you on life support and hope, just hope, that your body can fight off the poison on its own before it's too late. If things go wrong, it happens scarily fast. We're talking 10 to 45 minutes before you feel a tingling in your lips and tongue. Then comes the dizziness, the nausea. After that, muscle weakness spreads through your body until you're completely paralyzed. And the most terrifying part of all, the victim is often wide awake, fully conscious, and aware of everything that's happening, but they can't move. They can't even breathe. So, with the stakes being that high, how is it even possible for people to eat this fish and survive? The answer isn't in the fish. It's in the absolutely incredible skill of the chef. Becoming a licensed fugu chef is no joke. We're talking years of intense, grueling apprenticeship under a master. After all that, they have to pass this insanely difficult government-run exam that tests everything they know. Their entire job comes down to one thing: mastering the art of removing every single toxic organ with surgical precision. And that skill, that masterful hand, is the only thing standing between two completely different outcomes. On one side, you have a perfectly safe meal, one that's famous for leaving just a little tingle on your lips, a fun reminder of the risk you just took. But on the other side, one tiny mistake means paralysis and death. It is the ultimate high-stakes meal. So that brings us to the big question, the one we've all been thinking. After hearing all of that, why would anyone do it? Why risk it all?
No, really, think about it for a second. With a paralyzing toxin, no antidote, and the need for absolute life-or-death perfection from the chef, what could possibly make someone sit down, look at a menu, and say, "Yep, I'll have the fugu"? Well, the reasons are actually pretty fascinating. For some people, it really is just about the thrill, that little adrenaline rush you get from looking danger in the eye and walking away unharmed. For others, it's about being part of a deep cultural tradition. It's a revered piece of Japanese history. And for a lot of people, it comes down to a profound trust in mastery, a deep respect for the chef's incredible life-saving skill. So in the end, fugu is this massive paradox. It's a symbol of nature's deadly power and, at the same time, a symbol of human precision in art. It kind of makes you wonder, right? Where do you draw the line between a unique experience and a totally unnecessary risk? For some, the answer is pretty clear. Some fish are just better admired from a very safe distance.